Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right into today's topic, which is regarding Solana. Before we get into Solana's analysis, you guys can see over the markets over the last 24 hours to even 1 hour, we're starting to see a lot of mild red across the board. We are seeing a little bit of green here and there, but we did see a little bit of a cool off happen within the markets yesterday after Bitcoin did see a little bit of a retracement of Bitcoin is back to where it was trading at, and it's still looking extremely bullish. But let's get right into Solana's update and see what's happening with the price of Solana and where we potentially could be going in the immediate short term. So if we're looking at the price of Solana right now, it is currently trading at $20.36, up 1.6% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also up 0.1% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. If we're looking at the market cap is currently sitting at $7.9 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $197.4 million. So as I've mentioned earlier, majority of the market is seeing a little bit of mild red across the board, but we're seeing Solana up, so that is definitely a positive thing to take away from this. But now let's get right into the analysis and see what's happening with the price of Solana and where we could potentially be going in the immediate short term. Before I begin, you guys know the drill that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So if we're looking at the price of Solana on the daily time frame, the daily time frame gives us the bigger picture as to what has been really happening with the price of Solana over the past few years or more. And you guys can see where we're currently sitting at, it doesn't even seem like Solana has moved or broken out, but we did have quite a big move since the beginning of the year. And this should show, like, if you believe Solana and you want to get a little excited, zoom out, look at the bigger picture. Solana still has a long ways to go for more upside potential. But now let's zoom a little bit more closer to the current time frame and see what's happening and where we could potentially be going in the immediate short term. So going back to what I was saying, since the beginning of the year, guys, literally since the beginning of this year, after we broke out of this massive level of resistance for Solana, which was above $18.21, we wicked below it absolutely once, and that was when Bitcoin did see a retracement down to 19,900, and obviously the entire market is going to react. But I do like the way this held. This held really strong. Yes, we did go below it, but it did not hold too long, and we're back above this. And it's been almost 4 months since we've been trading sideways within this range, and that is extremely bullish and should show that holders do not want to dump their Solana. They know where Solana is going, and they don't care about the short-term price movement. But the way this price of Solana has been consolidating around this range shows the strength it has for itself. We want extreme right away gains where we want to see Solana just continue to go towards the upside and start hitting new all-time highs, but that's not the case, guys. That's absolutely not the case. These type of projects do take time, but when that time does come, when that altcoin season does come, things can start moving up very fast. And if you think Solana has no interest, let's look back just a few months ago, back in December when no one wanted to touch Solana. But if you picked it up around there's a famous saying, be greedy while others are fearful, be fearful while others are greedy. So the people that were being greedy when there was a massive bloodbath, you're still up right now 150% from that price point, and you can see how fast things move around. Solana, in my personal opinion, again, only time is going to tell, but I believe Solana is going to be one of the projects that is going to shock a lot of people. It has experienced a lot of FUD over the past few months. Obviously the FTX news and the correlation between FTX and Sam Bankman and Solana, because he was an early investor. But despite that fact, despite all those things, Solana has claimed that top 11 spot and held very strong around that range. And not only that, the holders' strength shows itself. The ecosystem is growing at a tremendous rate, and I'm extremely bullish on Solana. This just brings back Ethereum early beginnings, as I've showed you guys, that I've shared with you guys beforehand. And as of now, what Solana is doing is absolutely great. But with that said, you guys can see BTC dominance still literally at all-time highs. If we're looking at Bitcoin, still trading within the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. I don't remember the last time Bitcoin was holding this strong within this range. And you guys can see we've been trading mainly in the 61.8 and really didn't see a lot of volatility within the price of Bitcoin, and that shows where Bitcoin really is headed. And if we break out of this level of resistance, guys, we could see BTC dominance continue to go up, but altcoin season is coming sooner rather than later. And if you are a believer on Solana, you believe Solana is going to go to $40 and more at the end of the year, then guess what? This is a time where you should be dollar cost averaging in rather than picking it up when it has already pumped up a lot. My next target, you guys already know my stance. Once we break out of this level of resistance at that $27 mark, I do see that us hitting $40 per Solana next, but we need to break out of that range and actually close above it, and I'm convinced that we are going to see $40 Solana next. But obviously, like I said, $40, $20 Solana seems way much better if you're thinking about Solana's going to hit $40. So you got to keep these factors in mind. Yes, volatility can occur. Bitcoin is a leading indicator of the market. If Bitcoin drops in price, sees a little bit of retracement, which will be totally fine for itself, yes, Solana is going to react. But again, dollar cost averaging in is your best friend, and patience is your number one key to have. But that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think, where you could see the price of Solana going. One thing I want to point out to you guys is we are sitting at some crucial support levels for the price of Solana. So let's say Bitcoin were to see a little bit of a retracement, I would not be surprised if Solana were to retest this $18.16 mark, which will be totally fine with me, because that would be quite healthy still. As long as we're accumulating within this range, it's totally fine. But I do see a breakout coming sooner rather than later. But let me know down below what you guys think, where you could see the price going at the end of the year. And thank you so much for all your support. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.